Right now, as you're watching this, there's a quiet but powerful battle happening inside your body. It's not something you can see or feel directly, but it's there every moment of every day. This battle is about your blood pressure, a force that can shape your health for years to come. Most people don't realize how much is at stake, or that the numbers they've been told to watch might not be the ones that matter most. Today, we're going to uncover the truth that could change how you think about your health forever. Decades, doctors and health experts told us to focus on the bottom number of our blood pressure readings. This advice shaped how millions of people track their health. But what if that guidance was wrong? Imagine spending years watching the wrong number, believing you were safe when you might not have been. It's a common story and it's left many people confused and at risk. Today, new science is turning this old advice upside down. Recently, a massive study involving over 1 million people revealed something shocking. Researchers discovered that one blood pressure number is a far better predictor of heart attack and stroke risk than the other. For people over 60, the number you've been told to watch might not matter much at all. This finding has the power to save lives, but for years, it stayed buried in medical journals out of reach for most people. Difference between focusing on the right number and the wrong one isn't just academic, it could save your life. Imagine two people with similar readings. One is at high risk, the other is not, but only one knows the truth. This information has been hidden for too long while millions have been left in the dark focusing on the wrong thing. It's time to bring this knowledge into the light. As you age, your body changes in ways you might not expect. One of the most important changes happens in your arteries. They become less flexible, losing the stretch they once had. This means that a blood pressure reading that was perfectly fine at age 40 could be a serious warning sign at age 70. Most people don't realize how much these changes affect which blood pressure number really matters. Every time you check your blood pressure, you see two numbers, but which one should you really pay attention to? For many, this is a source of confusion and even anxiety. You might think you're in the clear because one number looks good while the other is quietly signaling danger. Understanding which number truly matters is the key to protecting your health. It's easy to feel safe when your blood pressure numbers seem normal, but if you're focusing on the wrong number, you could be missing a serious warning sign. Many people have suffered heart attacks or strokes despite having readings that looked fine, simply because they didn't know which number to watch. This is a risk you can avoid with the right knowledge. Searchers didn't just look at a few cases, they analyzed 36 million blood pressure readings. This huge amount of data gave them a clear answer about which number really matters, especially for older adults. Their findings were so powerful that they changed medical guidelines around the world. It's a discovery that explains why so many seniors with normal readings still face heart attacks and strokes. Research revealed that the top number in your blood pressure reading, the systolic pressure, is the one that truly predicts your risk of heart attack and stroke, especially after age 60. This number reflects the pressure in your arteries when your heart beats. It's a powerful indicator of your cardiovascular health, and it's the number you need to watch most closely as you get older. Systolic pressure is the force your blood exerts against your artery walls when your heart contracts. As arteries stiffen with age, this pressure can rise even if the bottom number stays the same or drops. That's why a high systolic reading is such a strong warning sign for older adults. It's the number that tells you how hard your heart is working and how much strain your arteries are under. For years, the medical community focused on the diastolic number, the bottom number in your blood pressure reading. This number measures the pressure in your arteries when your heart is resting between beats. While it's important for younger people, research now shows that its role in predicting heart attack and stroke risk drops dramatically after age 60. Once you reach your 60s, your arteries naturally become less elastic. This means they can't absorb the force of each heartbeat as well as they used to. As a result, the systolic number becomes a much more accurate indicator of your risk for heart problems. The diastolic number, on the other hand, becomes less relevant for predicting major health events. Think of your arteries like rubber bands. When you're young, they stretch easily with each heartbeat, but as you age, they become more like stiff pipes. This stiffness makes it harder for your heart to push blood through, raising your systolic pressure. That's why a reading that was normal at 40 could be a red flag at 70. When you check your blood pressure at home, you see two numbers. The top one is systolic, the bottom is diastolic. For older adults, it's the top number that should get your attention. If it's high, even if the bottom number is normal, you could still be at risk. Understanding this difference is crucial for your health. Many people ignore a high systolic number because their diastolic looks fine, but this can be a dangerous mistake. Studies show that high systolic pressure is the main driver of heart attacks and strokes in older adults. Don't let a normal bottom number give you a false sense of security. Because of these discoveries, medical guidelines have shifted. Doctors now emphasize the importance of the systolic number, especially for people over 60. This change is helping more people catch problems early and take steps to protect their hearts. This shift in focus isn't just a small detail, it's a major change that can affect millions of lives. By paying attention to the right number, people can take action sooner, get the right treatment, and avoid serious health problems down the road. Systolic hypertension means your top blood pressure number is high even if the bottom one is normal. This is especially common in older adults, and it's a major risk factor for heart disease and stroke. Recognizing and treating systolic hypertension can make a huge difference in your long-term health. Here, what surprises almost everyone: after age 60, the bottom number, diastolic pressure, becomes much less important. For younger adults, it still matters, but research shows that for seniors, it has almost no direct link to heart attack or stroke risk on its own. This is a crucial fact that many people simply don't know. The reason diastolic pressure becomes less important with age is all about your arteries. As they stiffen, the pressure when your heart is at rest, diastolic, doesn't tell you as much about your risk. It's the pressure during each heartbeat, systolic, that reveals the real danger. Over time, your arteries lose their flexibility. This process is natural, but it means your heart has to work harder to pump blood. The result is a higher systolic number, even if your diastolic stays the same or drops. This is why older adults need to pay special attention to their systolic pressure. When you look at your blood pressure reading, remember, the top number is the one that matters most as you age. If it's consistently high, talk to your doctor, even if the bottom number looks fine. This simple shift in focus could make all the difference for your heart health. High systolic pressure puts extra strain on your heart and blood vessels. Over time, this increases your risk of heart attack and stroke. That's why it's so important to know your numbers and take action if your systolic is high. Stroke risk rises sharply with high systolic pressure, especially in older adults. Even if your diastolic is normal, a high top number means your brain and blood vessels are under threat. This is why focusing on systolic pressure is so critical for preventing strokes. Many older adults don't realize they're at risk because their diastolic number looks good. They may feel fine and assume their blood pressure is under control, but without watching the systolic number, they could be missing a crucial warning sign. Don't let this happen to you. Checking your blood pressure at home is a great habit, but make sure you know what you're looking for. Write down both numbers, but pay special attention to the top one. If it's consistently above 130, talk to your healthcare provider about what steps you can take. For most adults, a healthy systolic blood pressure is below 120. Between 120 and 129 is considered elevated, and 130 or higher is high. These numbers are especially important for people over 60, as the risk rises quickly with higher readings. If your systolic number is high, there are steps you can take. Eating a healthy diet, staying active, managing stress, and avoiding excess salt can all help lower your blood pressure. Small changes add up over time, making a big difference for your heart. Sometimes, lifestyle changes aren't enough. Your doctor may recommend medication to help control your systolic pressure. Regular monitoring is key. Keep track of your numbers and share them with your healthcare provider to make sure you're on the right track. The sooner you address high systolic pressure, the better your chances of avoiding serious problems. Early action can prevent heart attacks, strokes, and other complications. Don't wait for symptoms. By then, it could be too late. Take charge of your health now. Everyone's risk is different. Family history, lifestyle, and other health conditions all play a role, but for most older adults, high systolic pressure is the single biggest warning sign. Knowing your numbers and understanding your risk can help you make the best choices for your health. Seeing your doctor regularly is one of the best ways to stay on top of your blood pressure. They can help you interpret your readings, adjust your treatment if needed, and catch problems early. Don't skip your checkups, your heart will thank you. To get the most accurate blood pressure readings, sit quietly for a few minutes before measuring. Keep your arm at heart level and avoid caffeine or exercise right before. Take multiple readings at different times of day for the best picture of your health. There are many myths about blood pressure. Some people think only the bottom number matters or that high readings are just a normal part of aging. The truth is, high systolic pressure is not inevitable and it can be managed with the right steps. Awareness is the first step to better health. By understanding which blood pressure number matters most, you can take control of your risk and make informed decisions. Share this knowledge with friends and family. It could save a life. If you notice your systolic number creeping up, don't panic, but don't ignore it either. Talk to your doctor about your options. They may recommend lifestyle changes, medication, or more frequent monitoring to keep you safe. A healthy diet is one of the best ways to control your blood pressure. Focus on fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and lean proteins. Limit salt, sugar, and processed foods. These changes can help lower your systolic number and protect your heart. Regular physical activity keeps your heart strong and your blood vessels flexible. Aim for at least 30 minutes of moderate exercise most days. Even simple activities like walking or gardening can make a big difference for your blood pressure. Stress can raise your blood pressure, especially your systolic number. Find healthy ways to relax, like deep breathing, meditation, or spending time with loved ones. Managing stress is just as important as diet and exercise for your heart. Knowing which blood pressure number to watch gives you the power to protect your health. It's a simple change, but it can make all the difference. Stay informed, stay proactive, and take steps today to keep your heart strong. Let's recap. For older adults, the systolic top blood pressure number is the key predictor of heart attack and stroke risk. The diastolic bottom number matters less after age 60. Focus on keeping your systolic in a healthy range and work with your doctor to manage your risk. Don't wait to make changes. Start monitoring your blood pressure, focus on the systolic number, and take steps to improve your lifestyle. Every positive choice you make adds up to a healthier future. Now that you know the truth about blood pressure numbers, share it with those you care about. Many people are still watching the wrong number. Your knowledge could help someone avoid a heart attack or stroke. Medical science is always evolving. Stay up to date with the latest guidelines and research. The more you know, the better choices you can make for your health and your future. Remember, your health is in your hands. By focusing on the right blood pressure number and making smart choices, you can protect your heart and enjoy a longer, healthier life. Take action today, your future self will thank you.